Full of love and light,
Wine,
merriment and joy.
eggnog.
Ugh, don't talk to me about wine.
Why? Yeah, no, I know. Why am I asking why?
Triggered.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I try to be mindful of these things, but then I'm just very selfish. I'm a selfish human.
Welcome to Here for the Hang, y'all. I am your host, Carlisle Forrester. And this is my co-host,
Bryan Agnew. This is just tobacco.
That's right.
Yeah.
Little
It's just it's Friday night.
It is Friday night.
It's that awkward
It's the
lull.
holidays.
It's the holidays. And it's that awkward lull between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's
Where
just
time
like
doesn't exist.
it does not exist. I'm unmotivated to do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
As am I.
Yeah.
I just cracked a can of motivation myself.
Celsius.
A little Celsius from my personality.
Is it the cherry one? What is that? What flavor?
This one is the Cosmic Vibe.
Oh.
Any of the ones that have vibe in the title are the best, by the way. This tastes like a Hawaiian fruit punch with champagne in it because it's sparkling.
Does it taste cosmic?
Cosmic. It does.
Yeah?
It does. It's helping me out. It boosts energy.
Hey.
And it's the new sponsor of Here for the Hang. I'm just kidding, but seriously, get at us.
You got to take a drink, smile afterward.
You're coming back a bearded man.
Yeah, I'm letting it go. I lined it up, shaped it up. We'll see how long it lasts. We were talking about in a previous episode, the new year, right? And you said Thrive 25.
Thrive 25. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. And I'm just going to go, beard. 25 is the year of the beard.
The year of the beard.
We'll see if it happens. We'll see if it sticks. It gets longer, it gets weird. Sometimes I'll just.
But this is the perfect length.
You think this is good?
Yeah. Sides are evened out.
Okay, cool.
We get extra red for the holidays.
Yeah, just stark.
Yeah.
I want it to be that way.
Everything's red right now. So you're just joining in.
I thought green, red, Christmas.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Hell yeah.
So did the Mormons get to you? Did you convert over there?
He's
returning from Utah.
Coming back from Utah, coming back from the families. Some of the family members are Mormon. And I'm thinking about it.
Really?
No, I'm not thinking about it. But I do love them and their decision to be whatever they want to be.
Yes.
As one should. Live and let live. But no, not for me, I don't think. And they know that. By my drinking of the wine and the beer, which they were very gracious to offer, by the way. It wasn't,
and they don't do that at all. Like they can't for their religion.
No, exactly. All these kind of, I don't know if you call them moral or whatever, but they would view drinking as immoral, essentially.
Can they do kratom?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they can smoke at all.
You could introduce it. No, kratom's a drink.
Oh, kratom is a drink. But they used to be able to I
don't technically know what it is, but I know that it's like a loophole of sorts.
Remember salvia?
Yes. That is something
you know what I'm talking
smoke.
About? Yeah, that you smoke. Kratom you drink.
Kratom is like a can. You can get it in the gas station at Austin, Texas. I happened to notice that.
Hell yeah.
And was very tempted by it because it specifically says non-alcoholic, no THC, no CBD, but do not be fooled because kratom will fuck you up.
It'll take you to a new level.
And I don't know if they created it for Mormons and that's how they get down at the holidays. So that's what I was asking.
It could happen, I mean, I would have to find a substitute of some sort. Like I really would.
You have to.
And I think it would
Mine
be.
is Celsius.
I find sugar is the substitute. That's what I find.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Yeah.
Hence
for myself, for Utah has like soda stores, like soda pop-ups because it's huge there.
Like an old-fashioned soda fountain?
Yeah, you can create your own soda, go in there. It's like a Jamba Juice for soda, right?
Okay.
They have these kind of all over.
Like they had in the 50s.
Like they had in the 50s. And that's because, they can have soda. Mormons can have soda. They can have sugar. So they'll diversify how we're going to get that sugar in our veins.
Yeah.
Which
and then they feel like they're at a bar. Like they go, they talk to the guy and they're like, what'll it be, Johnny? Cherry or cola today?
Hey.
And then he's like, oh, it's Saturday. I'm going to go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Hit me with another Coke.
Yeah. Do they drink a lot of soda? Do they get hopped up?
I mean, I think certain people probably do, but definitely the best breakfast pastries you've had in your life, all these, they're really the food. And maybe this is just, my family's
specialties.
Yeah. My wife's family. And
what are the Mormon traditions other than baking that they're doing like around the holidays? Like, are we talking, is there a tree?
There's a tree. It was all very...
It's all the same
It was all the same. It really was. Like, there wasn't...
no menorah.
Well, that doesn't happen on Christmas usually.
I know.
Yeah. That's Hanukkah.
But
so
I've been in a lot of households that had both the menorah and the Christmas tree.
Totally. You
know, just celebration for celebration's sake is what I enjoy.
I agree. We have a menorah at our house. I didn't break it out, but you know, last year I was just spinning that. I don't know. I just had it. I had a boss who was Jewish one time, a few times.
Just 50% off at CVS, and you said, "I'm going for it."
They gave it out at work, and I was like, taking it. It's just fun.
How LA of them.
You know?
No, you're saying...
I'm saying dreidel.
You're saying dreidel. Like, I break it out, I spin it around. The menorah is the candelabra that has the different lights for each night.
Lord.
So, like, tonight, on the night that we're...
I'm so embarrassed.
On the night that we would... Well, it's the weed pen. No, on the night that we would be recording this, there would be 2 candles lit, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Or 3? It's been 3 days since Christmas. Christmas was 1, 2, 3.
Christmas.
So there'd be 3 candles. You'll drive around LA. You'll see this a lot.
Yep.
A lighted menorah, 3 candles.
Yep.
And I appreciate that because
it's also Shabbat.
I love,
So, okay, I do know.
Yeah,
just so we're all clear.
Friday night dinner,
baby. Got to have the bread. Got to have the whole situation set up.
Yeah, you have to.
Which I appreciate. That's the thing is like every religion has its own really cool traditions. I think with Mormonism, I'm not exactly sure what that was at Christmas, but there was just like a lot of love, a lot of positivity.
But there's not like one thing like
I didn't really,
we
played charades, but I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, a lot of, That
was fun.
Good old fashioned fun. That's what the Mormons are into. It sounds
good old fashioned fun. Get yourself a soda. Play some charades. Yeah.
We're gonna have
sneak yourself some eggnog.
Our brother-in-law in town. He's gonna get drunk. He's gonna hit his vape pen. We're gonna look the other way.
I didn't hit the vape pen, Nana. I didn't hit the vape pen.
All right, there you go. Okay. He saved that for you, Hang Gang.
No, but they, it was good people. It was good. It was good fun times.
I'm so glad you had fun.
Yeah. What'd you get into? What were you up to? I know you worked.
I worked.
Right? Yeah.
And
had to stay behind this year.
I had to stay behind. I work at a members club, and I won't say the name, but it's because it's a members club, we have to be available to said members.
Right.
So even though there's no reason to be open at all, we could have somebody walk in and they might need service. So we have to be there.
Just maybe just maybe.
It was a lot of standing around.
Really?
And it's crazy, like how many employees it takes to make this place run.
Yeah.
It's insane that they didn't close it.
So it wasn't a skeleton crew. It was just still fully ramped up just in case.
Full kitchen crew, upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah.
Full staff of gardeners, full staff of housekeepers, front desk staff.
Yep.
It's just a lot happening. And we had one reservation. This was Christmas Eve. Whoa. We had one reservation for lunch and one for breakfast and one for lunch.
Okay.
Because I only work during the day.
Yeah.
And whenever those reservations came in, they both said the same thing, which is so annoying. Oh my, I can't believe you guys are here. I can't believe you're here on Christmas. And it's like, if you wouldn't have made this reservation, we might not have had to be here. But thanks for coming.
Could have had the day off if you didn't selfishly make the reservation on Open Table.
Yeah, it was wild. They were just so shocked. And I was like, well, they debated closing, but you did have that reservation. So
it was really your fault.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day.
Why are you surprised?
Obviously, I did get to leave early.
Cool.
And that's whenever I started my next job, which is driving around town running errands for lazy people that don't want to be in the holiday spirit and go buy their own damn groceries.
Yeah, get out there in the mix with everybody else.
But again, thank you for paying my bills. I'm grateful for that. It kind of made me sad to overhear this family that came in for the lunch, and then they were also talking about where they were going to go for dinner.
Yeah.
And I was just like, so you don't know how to cook? I was just looking at the grandma this is kind of on you, essentially.
Yeah.
If you would have any skill at all, now you got another reservation, you're going to go to a second, I don't know. My grandmother would personally roll over in her grave at the thought of that.
Yeah, that's a
That's
unique
kind of what
thing.
it's about.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I didn't even have anywhere to go or like people to spend it with, and I still just cooked.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, you cook and you hang out with people, and if you're, whatever.
And I will say that cooking is not as much fun without wine. And I've now done the research. It's not.
Wait, this is the first time you've cooked since being sober?
Well, no, I've
during
cooked,
a holiday.
but during the holidays, it's kind of like my thing.
Yeah.
I like to make Christmas cookies.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
And I should have brought y'all some, but they're actually quite messy. The ones that I make.
Okay.
There's a lot of white powder, and I just couldn't find the Narcan to also bring. But no, they're like these sugar cookies called cocoons.
Okay.
And they're covered in powdered sugar, and they're like made with your hands, like in the shape of a little cocoon.
Yeah.
So one batch of that just makes like one thing of dough just makes so many cookies. Like you're just doing it for like hours and hours. And
kind of fun.
Not as much fun without a bottle of red wine to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just say, like, I missed wine this Christmas like a dead relative. Like I really just
You mourned wine.
I really mourned wine.
That's why you're wearing all black today.
I'm still in mourning from it. I am. And like my phone was just showing me past Christmases and past times. It was kind of like the in memoriam that you see at the Oscars when you see everybody that's died in the past.
Yeah.
But like me with just any kind of fun times during holidays.
Just sitting with an empty wine bottle crying now, just looking at it. The last one you have left.
Yeah, because like any negative experiences I had with alcohol, they weren't usually like Christmas, like Christmas, I could probably keep it together.
I mean, it probably didn't involve.
Or at least my iPhone wanted me to think so.
Yeah, fair enough. I know the iPhone's just taunting you with all the times you were at Christmas with wine. Yes. Specifically a glass in your hand, like.
And I just looked like I was having just such a fun celebratory time.
You were keeping it classy.
And I don't know. Yeah, everybody. And there was other people too. They were also drinking wine in the videos.
Yeah.
Year after year after year. Fun.
You see the progression of how extremely fucked up you get as the years go on.
Yeah.
It's like sloppier and sloppier and sloppier. So,
and now it just cuts to me now, just, baking alone in my kitchen. And then.
But that sounds cool. That's like a cool tradition to still do, like baking, in your kitchen, no matter what. Like you got to bring cookies for sure.
Got to.
I'll come to your damn house and get some.
I'm coming correct with my cocoons.
Any other traditions besides that?
And then I like to have mac and cheese. Oh, yeah. I can't remember if I said this or not. I also made it for Thanksgiving because to me, it's just not a holiday without mac and cheese.
Gotta have mac and cheese.
And I'm talking about from scratch, obviously, not, the blue box of Kraft, but
also good in times of, real predicament.
For certain times, they're all good. But for holidays, you gotta have the homemade mac.
Gotta.
So I made that.
Okay.
Also made green bean casserole.
I love me some green bean casserole.
It's a staple.
Gotta have it.
It's not the holidays without it.
No. And there's really, when you have like some shallots in there, like you ever do that? Like little onions?
We're not doing this fancy.
No, just fry them up, put them in there, or just caramelize them a little bit.
I'm all about the crispy French's fried onions.
That's great too.
And it has to be the brand name French's. You don't look, they're going to go on sale, the Kroger brand, whatever. Don't fall for it. That's not as good.
Not that generic bullshit.
No, you got to have the real stuff.
Okay.
So I made that, and I made some chicken, just some simple chicken that I always make. Mm-hmm. This has become a cooking podcast. I'm sorry. It's called Diet Chicken.
Oh.
Even though there's just nothing diet about it. It's just that it's not fried.
Okay.
And in the South, most chicken is.
On stovetop, just searing that bad boy?
You just put it in with some soy sauce and a little bit of white vinegar.
Oh, that actually sounds great.
It's so plain, but so good.
Yeah. Simple is
it's all I know how to make.
Yeah.
So that had to be the main course.
3 to 4 ingredient, that's the max. But also, that's all you need sometimes too.
Yes.
Like truly.
And it's just one of those like tastes that I crave.
Yeah.
And I just needed it to feel any type of normalcy.
So are you gonna like send out a season's greetings holiday card or anything like that?
And let everybody know that I'm gonna be no
Uh-oh.
leaving. I'm just kidding.
Wait, where are you going?
I will never be doing a Christmas like this again. I'll say that. You have to plan. This is how you beat the holiday blues. You have to plan. You have to plan to be surrounded by a lot of people. And
dude, if we were in town, you would have fucking been over.
Yes, but also you want to have the right people. Like I've had people to spend it with. No, I would have been over. But I'm saying like there were so many people that said that. They were like, you can come out. And it's like, well, I don't want to be like the random guest that doesn't know everybody.
I understand what you're saying.
You have to have the right people around you. And
I promise your presence would only enhance most parties.
I mean, it always does.
Or just holiday dinners.
Yeah.
You know?
My season's greetings that I sent out was just pictures of Chloe,
nice.
Just different, posed in front of different Christmas trees, wearing different outfits that she was upset about. I got some doggy pajamas.
I did see this,
and she really hated that, but you saw the picture.
Yep, that's adorable.
About 10 seconds she wore those bad boys.
Does she move when she puts on like dog clothes at all? Because our dogs won't move at all. She
starts digging ferociously and like protesting.
Yeah. She's like, I'm getting this all dirty.
Pissed.
Now.
Yeah. She's just running around like trying to get it off.
Dude, we took the dogs to get JCPenney photos.
Okay, tell us about this.
Did I tell you this already?
Whenever you said this, I was like, that's the cutest thing. I'm doing that next year.
Bro, we brought the dogs.
Okay.
Wife and I brought the dogs. JCPenney and it was excellent. I think we got some gems. Okay. And, maybe we'll put them up right here. Look. Hilarious. And it was out of, like, we're trying to be ironic about it.
Yeah.
Because it's, and also kind of talking about traditions, start a tradition.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, keep doing it with the dogs. Maybe one day we got a little baby Agnew up in there, you know? Maybe you see, like, the jump cuts of us, like, progressively. Through the years. Yeah.
It's very cute, and I love that JCPenney's is just clinging so hard to try to stay into the industry that they're like, yeah, bring your dogs, please. Just come.
Dude, there were so many dogs there. There was a Doberman. There was like a Shih Tzu.
They're the only ones that allow this, and this is like why they're still around because it's not the clothes.
No, it is not the clothes.
But this professional picture, like they've been doing this forever.
I know.
Where Santa's in the picture, right?
Santa's not there. Okay, they have different backdrops you can pull down from. You got a little holiday cabin. You got just the
choose.
New Year's type of vibe.
We love a variety.
It's amazing variety. You got to coordinate what you're gonna wear. That's key. You know?
Were you matching?
We were going. I had a green sweater on. She had a red sweater on.
Okay.
And the dogs were wearing their bandanas.
This is true marital bliss right here.
You're getting a peek into domestication when you hear me tell these stories.
You're witnessing it. This is the closest I'll ever come to it. I'll tell you that.
It was that and Christmas lights. Those are my things. I'm like looking around at the neighborhood, like getting inspo for next year's Christmas lights. I'm like, okay, what can we do to upgrade our lights and really enhance the decor?
You're going to get Chevy Chase with it.
I feel like I will definitely get Chevy Chase with it. Yeah.
How many times did you watch National Lampoons this season?
Because it sucks. I only watched it like half of it once.
Oh, there's still time.
There's still time.
Throw that bad boy on tonight.
I feel like, right?
I've watched it 3 times already, and it never gets old.
No, it never does. And especially like the older you get, I find like movies that are fun, but like they definitely have adult content and funny comics that you don't really know what the hell is going on when you're like in your teens.
Yeah.
But then you get a little bit older. Maybe what you're watching in your 20s, okay, that's kind of relatable. But then you get into your 30s and you're like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
Then you're starting to get more and more of the jokes.
I understand his bitterness. Like his job, his boss fucks him over for like a bonus. Like you understand all this shit as, oh, that's happened to me.
Yes.
I got an $800 emergency. Might have to take the animal to the vet. Can't do it.
Oh,
pray you're okay.
I really thought I was about to get a Jelly of the Month club myself. And then it rolled in today, actually. Oh, nice. The bonus.
Hell yeah.
See, but this is the thing.
That's great. You get a bonus.
Why they didn't put it on the check that precedes Christmas.
Oh.
So a lot of people were angry about that at my job.
It's not cool.
Because like, a lot of the kitchen people, a lot of my homeboys back there, like they're moms and dads.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of, kids to buy for.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes, I can't relate. I just got the Target dog pajamas and I'm off on my way, but
yep. Same.
They were so mad. And I was like, you know what? Fuck them kids. And I got a big laugh.
I bet.
To the kitchen staff because they, translated through the language barrier. But I was like, by the time you get it, you'll be able to spend it on you, is what I meant.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I do every year with it. So it did roll in.
Yeah, good.
It did exist.
Do you have a plan?
Oh, it's gone. It was gone.
Yeah,
the second that it came in.
This is a wrap.
That
I'm going to
belongs
pay
to Amex.
this off now. Yeah.
Amex got a Christmas bonus. I did not.
Turns out it was all interest.
But that was some happy times for me in the past, I'm sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. You paid for it, but it was worth it for sure. We all had those moments.
Maybe it was even a time where there was some wine involved. Who knows?
Probably maybe even like
maybe there was
wine
joy.
was purchased with it. You bought like 3 bottles of wine last Christmas with it. It was that I shouldn't have went and bought another bottle mid-party, but I did. That was the Amex.
With the Mormons?
No, not me. I didn't do it.
Okay.
That was all before we get there.
Right,
You gotta prep before you arrive.
Did you do like any road drinking?
No, I don't do the road drinking. Can't say.
Roadhead?
Well, about 8 years ago.
You're about to be in a bedroom where people can hear, so you're like, let's get this out of the way now.
No, actually, it's kind of
TMI,
off.
he said, for the podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not going to go there with it just because, let's just say similar to how you watch the movies.
Yeah.
And you feel like a certain way as you get older. You drive on certain roads. And then you're in, with the same proximity with the same person you've been with for a long time. And you're like, you know what? Other situations have occurred on this road about 7 years ago. And now we are fully domesticated on our way to a family Christmas in Utah.
Yeah.
And it hits you. You're getting old. And then you grow a beard because you're depressed.
No, this is marital bliss right here. I feel like you guys are happy.
We're very, oh my God, I'm so happy. I love her very much.
Just keep this kid-free time going as long as you can.
Keep it rolling.
That's when it really starts to take a turn.
All my friends are either getting married, about to have a baby, just had a baby. Some are still having domestic violence, but that's a different thing. They tend not to be as close to us.
All the phases of marital bliss are happening,
but majority of like people having babies.
Yeah,
but like we're cool.
You can
we're
wait.
Chilling.
Be the last ones.
We're chilling. I'm not worried about it.
You were some of the last to get married, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of like middle end.
So you can ride that wave.
I'm cool with it.
Just stave it off.
Yeah, dude. There's no rush. They'll be there right when you have them. They're gonna be there forever.
Exactly. It's only a 9-month process.
It's only a 9-month process, and then they're there, and then they're gonna see you off to the other side some decades down the road.
That's right.
So I'm like, okay, I don't need to push the issue with that one. Yeah, no, but
because you have a wife, I wasn't sure if you had seen the Kim Kardashian Santa baby video.
I have not seen this video.
And
you were telling me about it. I have not seen it.
Everybody's talking about it, and so we're gonna be no different. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I feel like,
what is this video? She's trying to be.
Well, that's the question.
Okay.
Bryan. What is this video?
But is she trying to be a singer, or she's just doing it for fun?
She's
just Kim Kang
rolling around on the floor in nude hosiery, and
my God,
there's a lot. There's a lot to take in.
Okay, so this is where we go ahead and just say this is elevating to a PG-13 moment on the podcast.
Yeah,
Mormons turn off.
That's right. Oh, okay. Okay,
all right.
So you recognize him, right?
No. Oh, shit. Nice.
It's very, very odd. The sound is odd.
What is going on?
You can
We're still toward the end of it, though.
Well, it's very long.
But it's mostly just this.
Look, there's some midget people that are stealing money. They're vacuuming up money.
Okay.
Okay.
This is after one of P. Diddy's parties?
Exactly.
What?
He's not a man of God, is what that nun is saying. That's Kim. Look at how her butt kind of folds. Have you ever seen a butt just fold like that? Look at all that.
What the hell is this? This guy's out here like in the fucking Shining.
Look at this.
What?
Michael Myers pops up with a sparkler. So
Vatos throwing dice.
a lot of people
Looks like your kitchen at work. What is going on here? This is...
I mean, she looks great.
Of course she does.
And she's gonna, give Macaulay Culkin his Christmas present.
I mean, good for Macaulay Culkin.
I'm glad that he booked this.
Of course he booked it. He could book so much if he wanted to, I feel like.
She does sing in the beginning.
Okay, yeah. Let's play it all the way through here.
I don't know if she's singing or not. That's a good question. It kind of sounds like the original song. But what's going on? Like, there's a devil eating cereal.
Hold on. I don't understand.
Nobody does, Bryan. Nobody understands. There's a lot of money being thrown around.
But what is being said here? Like, what is this?
A lot. And also nothing.
Wow.
That's Mary and a donkey.
Isn't
it's a live donkey.
Kylie?
I think Kendall makes an appearance. So that might be Kylie. Look at the butt fold. I think that might be Travis Barker as Jesus.
So this is like their Christmas card then?
Anybody's guess. This is what being famous is now.
Yeah, just like doing weird shit.
I want to do my own version.
Clicks.
I want to roll around in some fake snow and have some midgets just playing games over my head. Like, I don't know what's happening, but it's disturbing as shit.
It is very, very weird.
But
like, who directed this?
Talking.
What is the purpose? Like,
so I looked it up, and the person that did, and that is, I think, Cece Busey, who's a longtime family friend. I only know this because I do watch Keeping Up with
What is going on with this lady? She looks like she's in the Requiem for a Dream.
They're chopping up the Christmas tree. See, I think that's Kendall. Oh, no, wait, that's Kim with dark hair.
Yeah.
There's a pimp counting his money.
Oh, that's Hugh Hefner.
This is the problem. It's just there's so many like sacrilegious things happening. They just want to be talked about.
It is that though,
and it worked.
It's
gotten her back in the news. We haven't talked about Kim in a minute.
Is it in the news right now?
I mean, every podcast is talking about it, so I thought we might as well just pull it up and talk about it.
I have no clue what that was. It's very disturbing, and I'm not easily disturbed.
Yes.
I just came from a Mormon Christmas, and let me tell you, if I would have played this video for them,
you would have been kicked out.
They would have booted my ass out of the house real quick.
It's so true.
It's not okay. This is weird.
It's very strange.
This is what happens when you make dumb people famous. I'm sorry. This is what happens. Like, I think the Kardashians, bless them, they've done so much for, Botox people everywhere. But like, can we just get over it for a second? These aren't smart individuals. They are businesswomen. They fucking crush it.
Yeah.
There is a level of intellect that goes with all of that.
Yeah.
But in terms of what they're putting out, like this kind of stuff, come on, dude. Why?
It's smut. It's like
it's just to do it.
Like a low rate B movie. It's just, this is what happens whenever billionaires make art. It's just, it's very disturbing.
Yeah, there's a difference between what they do and like being an artist and being a director and being like having this great idea for a music video that, by the way, that's not a fucking music video. So the fact that it's even claiming it's a music video is comedy. Like, this is just weird OnlyFans softcore porn with weird editing and weird references to horror movies that may or may not be real.
And like, Macaulay Culkin makes a comeback.
Macaulay Culkin is the dopest part of that.
That's what I thought too. That's why I started at the end. So sorry if that's an editing nightmare because we are all over the place with it. But
it's doing what it wants to do. Like you're saying, like we're talking about it. It's
making us talk about her again,
dude,
and make us not look at the fact that she was at every P. Diddy party.
Oh, was she? She probably was. That was probably like, this is what it was like. I was crawling away through the P. Diddy party.
Right.
This is what it's like. This is, see, now the connections are going. This is all to cover up for the drones. I already know. This is to get the drones out of the news and get Biden out of the news. And we're not talking about
yes, and just focus on this.
Oh man.
Focus on,
That's so weird. That's weird. But she's very, I mean, she's hot. She's very hot. Like, she's
as a blonde, she's hotter too. I really I know I'm partial.
She's still Kim and
blondes
Kane.
have more fun.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
No judgment. No judgment. But kind of just like, what are we doing here? Like, you know.
So I thought that was a fun holiday video that you probably hadn't seen.
I hadn't seen that. It just fucked up my Christmas. But
bring it back from your wholesome Mormon.
I'm coming back with all this positivity and love and light, and then you throw in Satan.
Listen, did you see any drones whenever you're out in Utah? Because you had a big wide open sky.
Dude, it was beautiful out there. But I did not see it. I mean,
did you get their opinion on any of it?
Oh yeah,
the good wholesome people
night
we're talking about at the soda fountain or what?
Dude, every single night I thought, I'm not gonna bring it up. It's the night before Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna bring it up. It's Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna bring it up. Oh wait, yes I am. It's Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it at the end when her grandpa and I are talking about it, and we had some wine already.
What did grandpa have to say? Wait, does grandpa drink wine?
Yeah, he's not Mormon.
Oh, I love that grandpa drinks wine.
He drinks vino and beer. They were very gracious with both.
I'm going to live vicariously through him through the rest of the story.
Yep.
So you're talking with grandpa, and what did he say?
He didn't know about any of this. He didn't know about any of this. He really didn't. He didn't know. And that blew my mind a little bit.
Isn't that a better existence?
They thought it was definitely like, because, you know, my father-in-law thought, oh, this is definitely probably like China. Mm-hmm. You know, he thinks it's the enemy, right? Mm-hmm. Not that China is the enemy, but apparently they are the enemy, if you ask.
Nope, you just said it. You heard it here first.
It's not true.
Community.
But that's how it's framed, you know? And I'm just like, dude, this is clearly, I don't know, it's UFOs, it's aliens. Or it's our technology mixed with that, I think.
The thing is we don't have technology for them to come in from the water, is what everybody's saying.
That's the weird thing.
So unless there's some kind of like underwater naval base, or China has one, there's no way for them to be coming in from that direction, is what I'm hearing now.
It's crazy, dude.
And I have no further info, but I was proud to have one fact to give y'all.
One fact to give. It's a good fact to give us, I think.
I mean, that is strange.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, and they're popping up still everywhere, and no one really has an answer for, you know, what it is, which is wild. And yeah, I did hear a theory kind of similar to what you were talking about, which was like, this is like the last play in like this. You know, this is like the ultimate conspiracy theory, but it's like the last play for there to be this world dictatorship of, hey, these things are in the sky. You should be scared of it. And then it's a lockdown it's a lockdown like COVID. Like this is now, you know, new world order. We have to be safe in this whole thing. But that's a wild theory to me. That's like the most cynical idea of what humans can be in my mind. But then again, you never know. You never know. Some people are a little crazy.
If there is another lockdown, can we just please be the breakout stars of it? Let's get out in front of it. You know, YouTube is global.
We'll make a video like Kim K.
Everybody, we're going to be rolling around on these couches.
Would you do that? Would you make a video like Kim K for fame?
I mean, I've done worse. I'm just like, what? It's very
I don't know if you've done worse, Carlisle. I don't know about that. I think if she was just Joe Schmo and released this, you'd be like, I think Aunt Diane needs mental help.
Yes.
I think we need to put her somewhere.
Exactly.
Because if she wasn't hot and famous and she was doing this would be a very major red flag for the family to like, let's have a conversation.
It's very, you know, it's very discerning, and it might be a distraction. And I'm in for the distractions. Listen,
maybe it's a story about like the P. Diddy party, and she's saying like, I had to get through all this weirdness.
I mean, you're giving her too much credit.
I know. I just like I see both sides.
I really think that it is just.
Is that a theory?
Look
by
at
the way?
me. Yeah.
The signs, I mean, listen, the signs are she's like in this weird outfit and she has this weird haircut and she's like crawling through it, but they're in like greedy people around her. And then there are people who are like kind of out of horror movies.
There's whores. There's the devil eating a bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah, dude. It just seems like, is it an analogy?
I'll tell you what it is.
Is she on that level of intelligence? Because she is smart.
This is the only...
Didn't she go to law school and all that? Isn't she a lawyer now?
I don't think she passed the bar.
Okay,
it's very difficult.
It's probably hard.
But this is the thing. This is the major narrative of this, is that nude hosiery is Skims. And I think that is the main takeaway.
It's an advertisement.
Then that's all it
is. Does a QR code pop up during it?
Exactly. Whenever her butt folds, there's a QR code if you slow it down.
Every time her ass goes off. Boop, there's a QR. Yeah. And then the other one goes boop and QR code. It's like Kylie Cosmetics.
Yeah.
whatever the hell else,
Exactly.
Skims or whatever.
So
Is it
it's a
Skims?
lot. Skims is
Skims,
hers. Yeah,
Cool.
it's very expensive. Send me some if you would like to sponsor the pod. We'll try it out. But so far, too rich for my blood.
Too rich.
I'll just wear a normal hosiery. But if it is a distraction and if we are about to be in some battle with the aliens, so be it. Just leave me out of it. I'm going to keep podcasting from my little bubble. And
we'll switch to Zoom.
I don't want to be here for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, things are outside of our control.
Terrified.
It's like unsettling for sure. But just so much goes on in the world that it's just like, yes, it's unsettling, but also I have to pay my Amex bill with my bonus that I just got.
Exactly.
Like, this is all.
Can I just get that bad boy paid down before y'all come down? If there's any aliens listening, I've been out this for a minute.
It'd be really cool, like just a goodwill thing for the American people and the people at large. If as aliens, you would hack into our technology and you pay off everyone's debt.
Just put it back at zero.
Just put everything back at zero and then just like just hit us with like a distribution of wealth never seen, you know, like take anyone's money, you know?
We'll use Bitcoin if we got it.
Just give everyone a Bitcoin.
Let us know what you need.
Just drop a Bitcoin in the DM.
I'm in for this.
Let's do that. Like, just do that, aliens. Just goodwill. And then you come out and you're like, hey, I'm here. And then everyone's like, hell yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Like, whatever you want.
It'll be much more welcoming.
You want us to stay inside? We'll stay inside. I'll stay inside for how long do you want me to stay inside for?
Yeah.
You know, I'd invest in companies like Stitch Fix, like people that deliver to you.
Right.
Do you use like a wag, not a wag, what the hell is it called? Chewy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bark box.
Things like that.
Exactly.
Look out for those investments.
Never have to leave the house.
This has been Investment Corn with Bryan.
But can I just say this drone thing, it is fucked up because I did hear a story once whenever I was around some military people.
Yeah.
And did I already tell this on the pod is what I'm sitting here thinking.
I don't think so, but keep going.
Okay. So there was once when I was invited to a baby shower and a lot of the people were in the military in this family.
Right.
And I end up getting seated by this young guy that is like, you know, he's very well traveled. He's been working in Guam. He's worked overseas. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff he couldn't talk about.
Okay.
Is what he was
so he has like
saying.
very high level clearance.
Very high level clearance.
Do you know if like was he like Secret Service or was he like CIA?
Well, you know what was weird is like he was a military
because they won't
guy.
tell you. CIA guys won't say that they are. They'll just like generically kind of say that.
Well, he seemed to be like very well put together. Like he made a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay.
So to me, like sometimes military is not that.
Right.
And because he had like all these nice things and nice clothes. I mean, it was like a nice party.
He had like a defense contractor type person.
But it made me think like this guy like knows his shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So what was he saying?
He's doing well. So somebody asked him at the table, what is the biggest threat? And he said, we got to get off the social media. We got to get off TikTok. I don't even let my kids use it because basically there are these drones. Okay. And he said that there's drones that can break off into like 300,000 pieces at a time. And each little piece is connected to your data. And this is like a technology that China is sitting on. Okay.
Yeah.
And everything about like Bryan Agnew, passwords for Snapchat, passwords for Facebook.
Everything that Google sells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passwords,
still advertisers.
Carlisle Forrester's Amex password, her bank account info.
Pay off her shit.
Yeah. Like all that is all connected to a piece.
Yeah.
And one drone can split off into as much as 300,000.
And it'll track down based on that?
And it's like a bullet coming for your head. And the more things you've logged into, the more precise that thing is that's coming your way.
So the more often you use your password keychain on your Mac.
Every time you sign in, you're making it more precise. And this was several years ago that I went to this party and he told me that. But I was thinking about those drones and I was thinking about that. And I'm glad I don't have more of a TikTok presence. I got to tell you.
They're supposed to be banning it like next year, right when
I've been sleeping on it for a reason. I never got on the bandwagon. 600
I never
followers.
did either.
Come at me. Come on. 600 followers is nothing.
Stop.
Now, Instagram, They might have something there.
That might be a problem.
Because they pretty much know where I am.
And
at all
YouTube.
points.
If they know YouTube, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know?
Here for the hang gang. You are helping the enemy become more precise with every click.
And Spotify. Like
but
I said,
we
subscribe.
still appreciate it. And we appreciate Celsius. And
I appreciate Celsius. I do the little packs. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you just drink the... I don't think that would hit the same, though.
I don't know if it does.
You're not like enjoying it like a cocktail.
And it's carbonated when you do it with the can, typically. Is that carbonated one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one that said fizz free. I said, no, thank you.
No. Anyway. Yeah, maybe you're right.
But yeah, sorry to like throw out that scary... I've brought 2 kind of demonic things to the pod today. And
the Kim K one...
stand by it.
I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
I feel like if we had like a Sam Tripoli on the pod, which is probably going to happen soon, he could point out more demonic symbols in that video. I'm just not aware of the demonic symbols.
I would love to bring someone on who knows what these little Easter eggs are in this music video. Because I'm sure a ton exist.
I did see some things on the gram where people were talking about Beyonce doing like the devil symbol in her halftime performance.
Well, you saw Jay-Z got his I don't know if it was an injunction, but he tried to have, because obviously he was accused with P. Diddy of raping someone at one of the parties.
Jane Doe.
Yeah, a Jane Doe. And he tried to have her name revealed.
Yes.
Because, I don't know what the claim was, but judge denied that. So they're moving forward with all of it, which is actually nuts.
Yeah.
And I don't know about, and that sucks because I love Jay-Z's music. I hope it's not true. Like I like Jay and Bay.
Yeah.
That's not, but if it did happen, shit. And this music video, it might hold the key to the fucking, key to
all
it.
Of
key
it.
To the treasure.
I'm saying.
What happened? Who was there?
Only they know.
Why did it happen? They, Kim K.
I love that you said Jay and Bay. I've never heard that before.
I think that's a thing.
Oh, it is?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm late to the game.
I don't have TikTok.
But I'm glad that you publicly said you love Jay and Bay, because I'm pretty sure if you don't, you get killed.
They're my favorite.
We're safe. We're safe, Hang Gang.
Safety. Yeah. Good.
Anything else?
Good. I mean, I don't know if I have anything. Well, we should mention, because it's probably going to be our next drop.
Yes.
Because
we've been sitting on this for a while.
We've been sitting on this for a minute, and yeah, why don't you tell?
Okay, so everybody make sure to watch the Golden Globes.
January 5th.
January 5th.
Yep.
Because you will see our first guest of Here for the Hang, Miss Nikki Glazer.
Yeah.
So
she's gonna be on. She was on. She's an amazing comic.
Yes.
Great human being to talk to. A lot of fun.
Comedian of 2024.
Yeah.
The New York Times.
New York Times named her comedian of 2024. She's hosting the Golden Globes.
Got her.
Kind of I've seen her a couple times around town doing
Working the set. It's so good.
Drive around Hollywood, you see her name on every marquee because she's grinding it. Yes. I can't wait to see it.
She's perfecting it. Y'all are going to see. It's so funny. So watch the Golden Globes first, and then come back here to Hear for the Hang and see Miss Nikki Glazer.
We'll have a lot to talk about.
And yeah, just Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. And
Thrive 2025. Make it a thing.
2025. Year of the beard.
Has less of a ring to it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll figure it out. All right.
Bye, y'all.